Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are doing well. In this video, I'm going to go through a lot of things to do with LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you how I got into 1% of engagement across the whole of LinkedIn platform. And I've done it in a few days, basically. So I'm going to show you a lot of myths, a lot of things that you probably believe about LinkedIn and how to use it potentially to its fullest capacity. So, I'm calling this the LinkedIn growth hacking mini course. All the information in here, no word of a lie, is probably £1,000, £2,000, £3,000 worth on a course if you buy from a LinkedIn influencer. It's going to be a lot more. I've studied the algorithm, I've tried and tested a few things. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you're probably going to see a lot of this. So it doesn't matter if you're a recruiter, it doesn't matter if you're looking to build any sort of business. I've been looking at people, I've been doing a lot of research around it because I think it does have legs. I'm not a massive fan of it, but there is ways you can actually engage it. I've got two clients in the last week inbound simply because of my posts. As ridiculous as it sounds. Now, what a lot of people teach and what a lot of people say is go on LinkedIn and write engaging posts, add value, and then people are going to come back to you. It is a load of rubbish. Yeah, I'm going to prove to you why. I go on LinkedIn, I have never even bought anything, and I spend a lot of money. I've never bought a software, I've never contacted anyone, I've never booked a coaching call, I've never, bought a course. It's rubbish. We're all sellers on here, potentially. Majority of us, I would say 95% of people are out to sell something. If you don't believe me, we can look at this person. She's just bragging. Recruiter, CEO, he's obviously trying to promote his business. Owner, he's another one. God bless these people. I hope they're grafting. But this guy's a student, so he's just involved. Maybe he should go on Instagram or something. But yeah, we've got a lot on there. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the profile basics. So a lot of people say, if you watch crappy videos, what they usually say is, "Oh, make your profile engaging." Well, you've heard it here first. We're getting in the 1% of engagement. I don't even have a banner. Um, I'm not a real person. I've got a dodgy picture. Yeah, CAD's money. Sound like an idiot. I'm a YouTuber, but you can still get in the 1% of engagement. It just proves that there's such a false economy with the things that people are teaching online. Now, of course, a good profile will be good, a nice picture, but a dodgy picture, yeah, that's fine. Some might argue that I have, a small following on YouTube, so it helps. But to be honest, there was only about 10 people engaging with my post from LinkedIn, from YouTube, sorry. So I'm going to talk about the engagement part. What are the hacks we can do? What can really engage a post? So there's photo, video. I don't know what events are. Write an article. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be doing that. So what I find is polls do really well, and if you write a poll, they do pretty good. So similar to this one, yeah, they do pretty well in the engagement level, yeah. So if I type a link, if I go to www.cadsmoney.com, yeah, what happens is this link won't be this will get probably about 20% of the actual engagement. Videos get about, I would say, 50%, and images get about 60% of engagement. Text, blanket text without any links, so hello, how are you, if you just write whatever, will get the highest level of engagement. So make sure you don't have images, links, video in there if you want to reach the highest level of your audience. Now, the algorithm changed. It used to be that if somebody liked the post, yeah, so if I like this post, what happens, it used to go out to pretty much all of my first level connections, second and third. Now it only reaches a small majority of my first level, and if they engage on it, it does really well after that. It can snowball very quickly. Yeah. The reason is because of this. They're called pods. Now you've probably seen a lot of people. Let's see if we can find one. There's people that pop up all the time, and you wonder why. Now there's something called pods. This could be an example of it, maybe. Or she works at Facebook, probably not. A pod is a group of people off of LinkedIn. Yeah. So essentially, everyone from my channel could be a pod. And what it is, we all post, I would post a link and I would tell everyone, come and jump on it, come and like it. What happens then is everybody gets a high level of engagement. So they fake and trick the algorithm, because the algorithm rewards the post for the most engaged because it gets shown to your connections. So in theory, LinkedIn took off the first, second, and third level of connection and put it into the only a small majority of your first level connections, and after that it goes to their first level if they engage on it, if it engages more. So what these people do is they get together and they say, oh, like my post, or they send it in a WhatsApp group, or they email each other and just say, oh, like my post. And what it does, it snowballs the algorithm and it really, really takes off. Believe me, as far as I can see, everybody is at it. So I'm just exposing everyone. If they get more than 100 likes each post, yeah, from the same people, and they end up with people that aren't engaging. So don't be afraid and thinking, oh, I'm never going to get these massive likes, and all they try to do is sell you a course. And all they tell you to do is fix your profile and just post often. It doesn't work like that. It's, ridiculous. Add value, do post, talk about your day. It's rubbish. So let's see what else we got to cover. So I'm going to talk about how to get some big clients. Yeah. And this is the sort of value proposition you're going to do. Now, the only important thing to note on your profile, I think, is this part. Yeah, because this is the thing that comes up. Now, what most salespeople do and recruiters is we go into someone's profile. Sorry, I have to use this lady as an example, and we literally send a message. And you say, oh, hello, I'm a recruiter, or have you looked at our product? You get a really bad result. Yeah, what you want typically is inbound leads. So if we want to do a list of 100 large clients, yeah, let's say we're looking for, I don't know, for sort of finance, and let's say, what do finance people follow? What are they interested in? And a recruiter will never be there. It works the same with developers. What do they follow? I don't know, GitHub or something. And we can use an example as like Xero as an example. Like, it's an accountancy software. The only people that are going to be following this, yeah, unless they're total lemons, are actual people that are accountants. Yeah. And if you can find something within every industry, like the care industry would be, for example, CQC, the regulating body. Or if it's for schools, if you're in the education sector, you want to follow these pages. So I'm going to show you how to highly target your audience, your target audience, and you can relate it to whatever you're doing. So we're going to look at who like this. So these are highly engaged people. So in theory, we are looking at account managers, product managers. These are some people that work there. But we are looking at general managers. These are basically like people that just work in finance, managing director, accountant. So what happens when you comment on this? Lovely post. Of course, I would never write that, but we're going to post it anyway. But you would put something very engaging that will relate to you. Now, what happens to these 100 people that have liked it? They will get a notification that will say, yeah, oh, this person has liked the post. And what comes up is this part, like what you've written. Yeah. And after that, they see it. So they might think, who's this guy? They click it, they see it, and they see your comment there. Now, what's important with that is there's no other recruiters doing it. I haven't seen any. Like, there's no one that's actually figured it out. There's people in sales doing it. Like, they're going to the sort of software people and trying to sell them stuff, like SDRs, trying that. Now, if you go onto, you build a list of Xero, like I use QuickBooks. So let's have a look at QuickBooks. Yeah, I think QuickBooks operate under a different name, but yeah, maybe. What QuickBooks? Let's see if we can find a related. Sage is another one. Let's go for that. Sage is even bigger, actually. So what I want to do is go to their posts, and then, Sage ain't doing well with the engagement, are they? In comparison to, I mean, SDR. So he's working there. Let me try find another one. So let's go for the NHS basically. Let's see what they post, because they're bound to get a lot of engagement. Let's see who's liking their posts. The NHS haven't posted apparently. So that's a really bad example. NHS Trust, have they made a post? Are they doing some PR? No, ridiculous. What else can we think of? CQC, Ofsted, Ofsted have to post. Come on, baby. Right. These are all probably going to be teachers, teaching assistants, and mums, I'm guessing. Early years consultant, principal. Um, yeah, these are all people that seem to be. I mean, this person's probably at it. So, what would I comment on this? Oh, fantastic post, you cute kid or something. I don't know. Post something. I don't want to say cheesy, but add a bit of value if you can. Just be everywhere. But post on all. I would post on all of these. Literally spam. Um, it, and eventually people will start to look at your profile. You will start to see some engagement on that, and people will start to say, I had one person call me directly, and well, he messaged me and said, can I have your number? I just want to give you a quick call. I thought he was looking to start a recruitment agency, and he said, look, I saw you one of your posts on one of the care groups, and he's looking for that. And I was like, okay, great, yeah, I can certainly help you. And we took it from there. Now, that's not really a strategy that's going to bring you guaranteed. So I'm not a massive fan. It has brought me 2 clients this week alone. But looking back on this, you can target the really big clients. Eventually, someone will come in. So when these people try and sell you a course, how to get inbound leads, that's all they do. That is literally it. It's not because their post is engaging. No way. They're just in massive pods, and they're just posting out there. You really think someone from PwC is going to contact a little small agency and say, "Oh, I really liked your post about how you fed a homeless dog, and then it ended up being the interviewer's dog, and you got the job from that, and you've never fired anyone." Like all these ridiculous posts where people say, "Oh, a guy come in, he had no shoes, but I gave him the job. It was the worst interview. I gave him a chance." Like you see all those ridiculous posts. The reason is somebody saw that another guy's post got really high engagement, and then they think, oh, if I write on that, I'll get really good engagement. So they're just chasing likes for nothing. Like they don't get any conversions. They don't make any money on LinkedIn as they claim. So yeah, that's an important thing. Now, the correct way to do BD on LinkedIn is slightly different. So we're going to use an example. So let's say we want to contact, I don't know, like a HR manager. And what would I usually do? You would go on there and you would say, hey, let's go for this person. Why not? I would connect, but I'd send a note and say, hello, are you recruiting? Yeah? Are you recruiting? Give me jobs. Give me jobs. You get a very bad conversion rate. I only do this with automated software just to prospect, and that's pretty much it. I would never do that if I really wanted to work with this person. So what I typically do is I follow. Yeah? The reason I follow is they get a notification, very, very subtly, they'll get a notification that says, this person is following you. And it shows your tagline. Yeah? So if they connect back, which most people do, they send you a connection request after that. So it's really powerful. And, thanks for engaging, blah, blah, blah. So let's go back to that person. And after you followed, you want to go down to the activity and posts. Yeah? By then, they've already got a notification, especially if they're online. And you want to engage with 1 or 2 of these posts. Yeah? See what happens. Bang. Leave that one. Yeah? Go to the next person and do the same thing. Now, eventually, if you get someone connect with you back, the only reason they'll connect with you back or comment back, yeah, would be the time where they actually really, really want to work with you, or they just want to see how it goes and, blah, blah, blah. After that, what you want to do is go on the profile and you want to endorse them as well, because they'll get a notification on their notifications. And can you endorse? Oh no, my God, how do you do it? I never endorse people, that's why. I use Octopus to endorse. Do I have to be connected to endorse someone? Maybe. I think so. I think you have to be connected to endorse. But after you have, let's say you connected and you've done that. Now, the most powerful thing you can do is use Octopus. Yeah? My trial was ended because I'm cheap and I don't have it on this account. I've got it in 4 other accounts. But the most powerful way you can do all of this is with Octopus. So there's a link in the description below. Use it. It is my affiliate link. I do get a commission if you purchase. But you know me, I love money. So For 20 quid, you can't go wrong with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. No structure, no editing, no skill. I don't know what I'm doing as usual, but I hope it helps. I hope you found some value. And yeah, if you like this sort of video, I'll make a few others and I'll actually show. By all means, connect with me as well. Um, I can probably scroll back and I can show you where I had no engagement. And this shows you that 400 likes, or this got 150 views, and then all the way at the top where I'm posting, it's getting a ton more views. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you need anything, let me know. Hope to hear from you all soon.